that Gervonta Tank Davis is now retiring from boxing. My first reaction to this was, wow, this is a major blow to boxing because, like him or not, whether you respect him or not as a person or a boxer, outside of probably Canelo Alvarez, Terrence Crawford, and maybe Anthony Joshua, Tank Davis is without a doubt one of the biggest attractions in the sport of boxing, and he has done that pretty much without the help of Turki Al-Sheikh, despite what other boxers have been doing in collaboration with the Ring magazine. His fight against Ryan Garcia was groundbreaking because it showed every boxer in the world that you don't have to bend the knee to these promoters and allow them to avoid the big fights so that they can squeeze every little bit of money out of you. But you can go out, have these big fights, and benefit from it whether you win or lose. It was estimated that that fight did 1.2 million pay-per-view buys, which just in comparison, that was nearly double than what Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford did together in their fight, which was a fight that was viewed as pretty much a mega fight between two of the top pound-for-pound fighters in the world. That virtually matched what the rematch between Canelo and Triple G did the second time around, which was one of the most highly anticipated rematches in recent history. And that fight was also on par with the first fight between Anthony Joshua and Alexander Usyk for the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world. This is the guy that has been looked at for years as the eventual and now the current replacement for Floyd Mayweather after he retired. A guy in Floyd Mayweather who, by the way, found Tank himself and had been mentoring him and guiding his career for years. But on the other hand, with all the legal troubles that he has had over the past couple of years, with him being arrested just recently for battery for hitting his girlfriend for really a no apparent reason when you really look at the case, at some point as a boxing fan, you really have to begin to turn the other cheek for the guy and not really feel sorry for him anymore. And with him in the run-up to the first fight with Lamont Roach saying that he wants to retire at the end of the year, that he wants to start therapy so that he can get, all of the anger out of his system and really become softer for the daughters that he has at home, which, by the way, I do rate, that is fantastic that he has been having some, great self-reflections, that he wants to grow and improve himself, not only for him, but for his family. You just think that while this definitely hurts boxing, this might be the best thing for him in the end, rather than him going out and throwing himself into other fights when he is clearly not motivated, getting into more trouble, and potentially even throwing himself into circus fights with guys like Jake Paul, which was a fight that was on the table, and potentially going out and destroying his legacy and the way people look at him. And speaking about Tank's legacy,